Welcome to Chicago Style Eats, the show where we talk about tasty foods invented in Chicago. And in episode 4 of our program, we talked about the breaded steak sandwich, which is served at Rico Bene's in Chicago. And we learned through the book, where we first learned about the breaded steak sandwich, we also learned about its distant cousin, the Freddy. Now, the Freddy is an oblong sausage patty, I think similar to pizza sausage, with red sauce, covered in mozzarella cheese, and sauteed green peppers on like a beef sandwich roll, an Italian bread or French bread roll. It was born on the southwest side of the city, around the Beverly neighborhood and Evergreen Park and Blue Island. And it was invented, most people in the know say it was invented by a guy named Benny Russo when he worked at a place called Chuck's Pizza in Beverly. He worked there and then left in the early 70s, and with some family members started his own restaurant called Calabria Imports. And they were originally in Blue Island, and then after a few years, the company, various family members split off and opened their own places. And Benny took the Freddy with him back to the Beverly neighborhood, where he moved the location of Calabria Imports to the location in Beverly, which is still there today. So that's the story of the origins of the sandwich.
So we had to do some further digging to figure out where the history of the Freddy. So we, in addition to the book, it was just a very brief paragraph on the Freddy describing what it is and that it's a cousin of the breaded steak sandwich, we went to lthforum.com and sandwichtribunal.com. And both of those sites are dedicated to talking about food. One obviously specific to sandwiches. So they had quite a detailed, the Sandwich Tribunal had quite a detailed
lineage.
And if you want to try a Freddy, that's the best site to go and find out where it's served if you don't want to go to Calabria Imports.
So we went, and I had the Freddy, and I have to say, at least compared to the breaded steak sandwich, which is its supposed cousin, I wasn't thrilled by it. It was tasty. One of the main reasons is it comes with sauteed green peppers, and I am not a fan of cooked peppers of any kind.
I like cooked peppers.
But I did try it with the green peppers, and I will say that there are very few ingredients on the sandwich, so it was a very distinct flavor that it added to it. So I ate one half of it with the peppers, and then another half without. And
what did you think about the difference?
I'd have to say that it was more flavorful with the pepper on it, but it wasn't particularly a flavor I cared for.
And it was thoughts about the sausage too.
It was good. It wasn't. I don't think it was Italian sausage, like the traditional Italian sausage. I think it was pizza sausage. But overall, it was still a good sandwich. It was pretty tasty. It just didn't, it didn't thrill me, I guess, is where I'm going with it. It was good, but yeah, I think I expected more, especially, again, the breaded steak sandwich. If you check out episode 4 of our program.
My observations about the Freddy were that it's kind of like the Italians like to put a meal into a sandwich. So you'll have Italian meatballs in a sandwich, in a sub, and you'll have eggplant parm in a sandwich in a sub. So this is kind of the equivalent of Italian sausage and peppers, except it's a different kind of sausage in a sandwich. So the Freddy can be found at Calabria Imports, 1905 West 103rd Street in Chicago, or you can go to sandwichtribunal.com and see every place that they have listed where they have found the Freddy.
And you can also go to the lthforum.com for information, for a more detailed story about the Freddy and other sandwiches, other foods around Chicago.
So go out and get a Freddy and enjoy.
If you like this episode, click the thumbs up icon below. Don't like it? Let us know in the comments what might make it better. Want to see more Chicago-style eats? Click the subscribe button below so you can get an alert each time we drop a new episode. Don't know what the heck we're doing? Click on the end screen or the link in the description below to see our intro video. Thanks for watching.